Okay, is that, turn that on, bang. We are so back. We're so back. Fast 8, really? Fast 8? The Rock played soccer. The Rock. Is that my game bar? Whose game bar was that? It's all of our game bars. All gamer bars synced up together in one unison, bedinkling together. Oh, thank you for the bits.
Cheer 100. Here's some bits for dealing with playing Jeff Kaplan's Survival Crafty. Trees were chopped.
They sure were. Chopped some trees, filled up some meters. Put a bed down. Okay, what the heck was I up to? This stupid game. I got a jewel, I got a dragonfly wing. Trampled wildlife, yeah. There's some like trollish video gaminess about that that's really fun. I guess in Grand Chris fashion, I just have to run around until a cutscene happens. Man. Playing this game in shifts kind of sucks. If you don't have, like, you really need the momentum of playing in like a single session. You remember where you've been and what you've done. You don't just spend a lot of time wibble wobbling around. And can't go in there, it's locked. If only power were supplied. Yeah, I just shot Veronica a lot, or excuse me, Alexia. Shot Alexia with a lot of bullets, and she dropped the gem. Oh yeah, I remember somebody saying that they saw another wing down in the water. But that conflicts with another person saying they didn't know you could get in the water. There couldn't possibly be a, Now there was a... I'm trying to remember where the dragonfly indentation was. Let me check back in here. I think... yeah, still don't have any of these keys. You sure I can't go into any of these doors? I love that emote. Court. Chris cannot jump. That's that then. Court. I bet you use the gem here. Probably shove the gem into the bosom. You know, it has been a long time since I've had a can of corn. It was corn on the cob day a few days ago. Yeah, back to hell, Lucas. We got 50 minutes. 50 minutes is all I have to play Resident Evil Code Veronica. And then we're starting a Rodney Dangerfield movie. Fucking Christ. Fucking shit. I guess I'll just start going through every fucking room. Maybe I need to put the gem in the painting? Because there's really like, it feels like there's nothing else. There's no other leads on anything. The weapons place. Loads are collected here. Suddenly I feel judged for my choice of Friday activity. Tranquil Angel.
Who am I?
Fitting. Thank you for gifting a sub to Elky Frost Glen. Barrett King, as usual, is in here educating us on matters of culture, letting us know that it's truly only canned corn, and it's from the Cornt region of France. Yes, of course. Is there a word for the corn juice? In a can of corn? Is there any recipe that uses it? That's like, get you a can of corn, and then drain off the corn juice, but use it for this thing. Or maybe a cocktail. Corn tail? Use it in curry sometimes? Mm. Nice gin with some corn juice. Gin and corn. I don't hear the helicopter anymore. But I do hear a police siren. And used in cake and mixed drinks. Oh, so they do put it in drinks. Interesting. I'm scared. Like, I want to... I guess we're kind of at the phase in the game where I don't know. I feel like it could be... There could be extremely arbitrary item combos and stuff. Maybe I can trust that... I'll trust. I'm gonna drop this shit off. Wait, maybe... Let me try to put the gem in. And that'll at least... Well, I can't solve that puzzle regardless, because I would need 3. But putting 1 gem might cause something to happen. That's what sucks. Okay. The real fun beginning now? When the game really starts, takes off. Yeah, okay. Hopefully I can deposit, wings. They don't take up an inventory space. But I don't remember where the dragonfly depression was. Putting the gem in did nothing. So there's that. Yes, Enrico, movies. Movies in about 40 minutes. Tweak the gem nipple. Do you have to use it after you put it in? Maybe you do. I don't know. Guess I should turn around and try. No. There's 3 of them. There'd be no reason for that. Yando's saying things for fun. It's understandable. But you're activating my neuroses. Dare I say, triggering me. This game is already... It's got me tweaked out. I'm tweaking. So I've... Like... I guess you just run around and hope for a cutscene, really, which sucks. Because nothing else changed. I don't have any. The only item I got was the gem. Everything's fucked. Those little legs. Wait a minute. Yeah. I remember there being nothing in there, but... Go verify. Gotta remind myself what all these rooms are. And if there's, like, any unsolved puzzles in any of them. I don't think there's anything in here. Well, funny that the power's out because the thing is still going. Maybe I have to get down there. Hit the button again. Turn on the power so that door opens. I take that crank. Aha. I swear I tried that before. Ooh. Busting out of the ice? That's awesome. I don't think I ever have to come back in here again. Now then, where was the other crank hole? Because it was near here, huh? Yes, I think it was over here. Here? I think so. I finished Mina the Hollower yesterday. Any top-down Zelda fan should play it. I will. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I need to get to it. I think maybe this weekend, maybe next week. Cozy up to it. Yes. It's square. It's like the other one. We're gonna have to mill. We're gonna have to mill this wheel down, but the previous wheel milling station is broken. The reason we haven't done more podcast episodes on Inside Games, just time. And we've been doing a lot more lately, but yeah, specifically with podcast stuff, just finding the time to do it. Bruce is a busy guy, and he's got a new newborn in the house. But they're nice. I like them. People tend to like them. They're very low lift in terms of like production. It's kind of go. But also I feel like we basically do mini podcasts in every episode of Inside Games. Ink ribbon. I also don't want it. I think one of the things that I discovered is like, if we try to give a podcast a title about like a topical anything, it's typically already the title of a news episode. I guess we could just do it again with podcast on the end and say the same things but longer. But yeah. Basically, I haven't been struck by, I don't have a knife. I already had a stack of grenades. I'm a ding dong. Well, I can go get those again. Don't have any ready ideas for like bits or segments that would make more sense on a podcast than like something that I couldn't or shouldn't do on an episode of Inside Games. I just kind of do it. Can't go in here anymore? Tightly sealed. Just said no. That's where the power is. That's just where the spooky room was. It's 50%. The rifle bullets. Oh, that's all there is down here? Not that many rooms to explore. I'm surprised that that door is sealed. Go this way? Maybe there's something over here. Got flooded and then the water froze. But that room is clear because I've walked through the second floor of it. You can see the generator is still turning and everything. Let's look for. That's it. Okay. Okay, USA. Yeah, I never played this one. I've actually never played the original Resident Evil 3. Never even a little bit, because I never had a PlayStation. It never got ported to anything. I eventually played Resident Evil 2 because it got ported to Nintendo 64. I don't have the wheel on me anymore, do I? Ah. Wait, hold on. Let me go back and read the flavor text on the milling machine. Pretty sure it very specifically said this doesn't work anymore. Broken and cannot be used. Yeah. I guess the wheel seems like, the crank seems like the next thing. Annoyed that it very intentionally calls it an octa valve. Oh, octagon. There we go. I thought that was a square for some reason. The other one is square shaped. So is the paperweight. Maybe I can throw it in that. All right. Power restored. That means we got a new door to go through. I should have figured that out way earlier. That was a boneheaded thing to backtrack for. Well, I guess I needed the wheel. I need to hit a button. And switch this power. Oh, there we go. Lights are on. Incredible. What's up, Swamp Cricket? Oh, did Paraguay just score? Paraguay just get some... Oh, look at this RE1 bullshit. Oh, that's fun. Paraguay get some points on the Americans. Oh, you're just excited? Okay. That's good. Good. I like the excitement. What starts in 30 minutes? Okay. Oh man. Our bad movies are gonna kick off exactly when the match starts. The RE1 throwback stuff is cute. I'm actually into that. Wait, I can't climb on top of that? I thought that was the whole point. You bastard. You bastard. God. Every door takes so fucking long. See that every time I come back. A lot of bugs. Yeah. I'm gonna ignore that for now though. Was it a wing? Massive items. Extra spooky door.
Oh,
Heard a pygmy. Thanks for the sub. No, I am not going to any World Cup matches. Not my thing. Probably way too expensive.
Enter the scary door.
Enter the scary door. Mike L. Human, thank you for the sub. As twins, Alexa and I are on two sides of a coin. A design is carved under the name of Alexia. Ah. Heart spade. Oh, okay. All right, hold on. You have to do the opposites. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh, it's. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Solo Jorge Steph has been following a lot of that on social media of Europeans discovering barbecue and Buc-ee's. I mean, it's especially people in the United States need someone to enjoy something about our culture because it's just been garbage for so long. I say so long. Very specific amount of time, actually. Oh, can I please tell me I can put the thing in there? Yeah. See the good things about our consumerism. Yeah, but I mean, White Rabbit, for sure consumerism is our culture. I remember during COVID, the fact that like Americans didn't feel like Americans if they couldn't go out and buy things and spend money. But, you know, that's not all bad. Ah, there we go. It leads to beauties like Buc-ee's, which the fragile European mind can barely comprehend. Yeah, Steph has showed me Freddy. I saw a clip of somebody getting really excited about free refills for sodas. It's already came in a massive cup. And then good stuff. It's good stuff. A little thing called freedom. There's a very specific bug up there. Oh. Research report of Queen Ant. Oh, okay. After discovering the remains of an ancient virus within the genes of a queen ant, I have been concentrating on the research of ants. The ecosystem of the ants seems truly ideal to me. There is one queen ant in each anthill, and the soldier and worker ants are the queen's slaves. They dedicate their lives to the queen. The death of the queen ant means the doom of the entire anthill. However, the soldier and worker ants can be easily replaced as long as the queen ant is alive. This is exactly the same relationship between myself and the other ignorant masses. I have succeeded in creating an ideal virus by implanting the Queen's Ant genes. Queen Ant's gene into the mother virus that Spencer found. Ah. I used my otherwise useless father as a test subject. However, as I expected, the virus caused a rapid change in his cells, triggering the complete destruction of his brain cells and body flesh. Furthermore, a special type of poison gas was generated inside his body that the blue herb had no effect against. Because of this, I created an antidote in case of emergency and stored it inside of the weapon and chemical warehouse on the B2 floor. I have decided to name this virus with unimaginable potential the T. Veronica virus. When I find out how I can utilize the power of this wonderful virus, my great research will finally be complete. As Alexia Ashford. Why did you show me that? Telling me to go there? I can't hold anything. Ah. Scoot, 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 scoot. Back it up, back it up. Oh. The ant is dead? All right. I guess it's not that long of a run to get back to the item box. It was over here. Oh, come on. I can't. Yeah, very, very intentional RE1 room. It's cracked. Gonna need the thingy, but maybe I didn't push the, maybe I just got to put the statue on the crack and it'll break and fall into the floor and then I can, I don't know. I don't understand what it's cracked means. It's cracked. I thought for sure, well, it's too close to the wall, but I thought they were going to let me crawl up on that shelf there. That is what you have to do. My God. My God, that's disgusting. All right. I gotta go scoop up more items. So I guess I have to get 4 dragonfly wings. In about 15 minutes. You want to watch Ladybugs? I think Steph wants to see Ladybugs. Do you want to see it again? One of those movies that always has something to teach. We're all students of Ladybugs. Yeah, you gonna come over? All right. Let's pulling up a chair. Load up the Steph Sim. There we go.
I hope that one day when you sell this technology, you can call it the Steph Sim 9000.
Hold on. Piccolo saying bad things. They did not hint at all that V is for 5. I was actually in a group where someone asked that. About dropping the code from Veronica. The reason that they gave when they were talking to my group was that they really liked that REV backwards was VER for Veronica. And I'm going to be honest, that sounds like the way that Japanese people like to name things. They were like, oh, VER, cool. But you're right, REV does seem like a Resident Evil 5. So somebody asked if the V, especially the prominence of the V in the the Veronica teaser, they were like, is this supposed to be the new 5? And the devs were like, no, it's not replacing 5. We just liked that REV backwards is VER. That's fun. Anyway, sorry.
No, that's fine. You had game. This is a stream of video games, and therefore you have to, by law,
It's true.
say at least one video game related thing per hour, or the cops will come
It's a
and they
dangerous
will
thing on
arrest
movie
you.
night.
They will tackle you on the lawn, get your arms behind you, and yell at you to not resist.
That's this door. Typical American cops.
Do you think that if you were to get arrested, that you would resist a little? Like a little?
Maybe. Depends. Oh! Is that an adapter? Oh, that's so dumb. Okay. Where did you hear that, Piccolo? I'm curious. Magnum bullets? Okay, we got an adapter, which means we can use the other wheel. Big shit.
A wheel?
Wheel.
How many H's?
Always just enough. Wait a minute. Why is there still a glowy? There's a thing there. Why is it telling me there's still an item to get? Maybe the gems? Maybe I have to leave with a gem? Is that one of the 3 gems? Probably. I already had a red one. Wait, no, I already have a blue one.
And we gotta watch this animation every time.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh. There's been so much of that. It's so terrible. That elevator, elevators always reset my spatial awareness, so I never remember what's on the other side of them. I think I need to take this one. Yes, I do. Oh yeah, it's an elevator, but it's actually like the gas room. Gotta go get the wing for some reason, and then all the herbs I left behind.
You really sound like you're having a great time.
It's
with
so
this.
tedious. This game specifically is just so tedious by making you like, with the limited inventory, the loads of items that they randomly drop on you. Like I won't even be able to pick up all the items here now because of this crap.
I feel like I remember that. The
What?
little wings, all this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You get this far in this game?
Which seems surprising because I probably, if it was that tedious, I would have been like, if
Yeah.
you're feeling like it's tedious, then I would have felt like it was tedious. I would have given up a long time before. Fuck this shit.
Yeah. I mean, I did back in the day.
It's my style of gameplay. It's called fuck this shit.
Fuck this.
You know what
fuck
I don't
this.
have to do? This shit.
Ooh, Katy Perry pre-game music kicking in? Yeah. Maybe a firework. That's real cool. Bruh. Shh. Get gassed again. Good shit. Missed it up. Another long, slow door. This probably was even slower on Dreamcast back in the day. All right. Spin it around.
Like, was it meant to be that cold, or is it because the like?
It's in the Antarctic.
Oh, this is in the Antarctic.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because it seems weird to have one hallway that's especially cold. Like that seems like not really a great HVAC setup.
On frosty hallway.
And like, or maybe that was the designer's intent. We're gonna have great hallways.
Cheer
I have
100.
this idea
That
for a
reminds
whole
me of my
frosted
favorite
hallway.
Japanese game. Hentai or not, I'll let you guess. Total destruction. Annihilation of the massive tentacle monster from outer space. Hot babe action.
Wow. All right.
I don't think I've played that one. Ooh. Ooh. How the fuck did they end up in Antarctica? because the plane got hacked and flew them here. Flew them. All right. And then Chris followed in a VTOL that was delivered to him with a conveyor belt.
Like, that would be a really big conveyor belt.
Yeah, they didn't really show it. The camera kind of cleverly hid that part. Total, thanks
Claire,
for the sub.
I love you.
That was a very tender scene. Yeah, Steph, I'm sorry to say Steve has exited the narrative at this point. Remember Steve?
Yeah, I remember Steve.
Steve's real cool. He's got that choker and
Remember
the two
that
guns.
son of a bitch.
Yeah, old Steve. He's not doing too well.
That old so-and-so.
That old so-and-so.
Son of a gun.
Yeah. He's not doing too
Captain.
good.
Skip.
But he might come back. Who knows? Once you get that T-virus in you, you always have the right to come back as a meat mountain.
But did he have like one particular trait so that way if he comes back as a zombie, like you know it's him, like
It's his hair.
he's wearing his glasses.
It was his hair. It was absolutely his hair. He still had his little floppy cool guy hair. Yeah.
That's how everybody goes,
Oh.
Steve! Not Steve!
Ah!
Oh, Jesus. I feel like I remember this.
Yeah? Maybe you did this. Maybe you did this.
Like, what is that shit? Fuck off.
Yeah, yes. That's
I
a
just
poison
went to
one
pick
too.
up the stupid key that you put at the bottom of the stupid tank, and then you have to have stupid things jump out at me, and
Sure
I have to
do.
spin bullets on them.
Yup. The really bad one was where there was like, they very knowingly had me traipse all the way through a very long maze-like map, tons of doors to go through and all that crap. And then at the end, there's like a trap poison enemy that's very definitely going to poison you. And then you have to run all the way back to an item box. It's bad. It's bad stuff. Yes.
Yeah, like, this isn't even insulated. How do those controls even work? Wouldn't just, like, the elements make them snap? Look at how cold that is. It's too cold.
Built Ford tough. Is that the Axe Man? I think so. Giant spider? Oh! That's fun. It was a giant spider in RE1, right? It's weird. Not only is this Resident Evil the first, like, wacky, like, tonally wacky action fest, but it's also the first Resident Evil that seems really, like, referential to older Resident Evils, which is weird because the franchise is only, like, what, 4 years old at this point? Like somebody said, I think. All right, do you think acid is going to work on this? Probably not. It seems kind of like it's acid itself. Oh, well, all right.
Well, it didn't like that.
I guess not.
It didn't like that.
Is it dead? Dead.
Oh.
Okay, all right. Yeah, and that gives us all the gems. Bloop. Okay, let's go shove some gems into a painting. No, damn it. Controller died. Having a hell of a time. I have just like a really old chargeable battery pack and it can't even hold a charge anymore in this. I just never really use like Xbox console these days. But oh, Dirtmaster is asking for gay hockey player updates. Steph has had to. She's been driven to downloading like random PDFs for like side stories and stuff.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Just so that I could get the full universe experience of the entirety of each and every situation that any of these random puck boys got involved in.
Those dang puck boys.
Oh, but I've gone through all of the gay hockey players, at least in this series. So I haven't gone back into my other college gay hockey players because then I started reading the white trash motocross dudes who live in
they're, like,
in the
really
trailer
poor.
park. Yeah, and then like beat each other up, and one of them just got arrested. Yeah. One of them works on a rig.
Times are hard.
Yeah, it's a real tough life out there. That's why when the lube and the willing come calling, you gotta grab life and you gotta go for it.
Gotta find love where you can get it.
Which still is like, motocross seems like an expensive sport. I don't know how these dudes are doing it, but apparently if they're like, I can't afford to buy a cheeseburger, but they do have enough for lube. Good for them. Priorities.
Cheeseburger could be both. Right. Might as well reload my rifle. We are. I should save. Also, because it's 4 minutes till movie time, but I really want to put in these gems. I might get another cutscene.
Nothing like a cutscene.
More important moments with my favorite characters. I do kind of want to get this shit over with. I don't know how much longer the game is, though. It's so much longer than I thought it would be. They're also like double dipping on nearly everything. Oh, they're singing the anthems. It's almost movie. Or it's almost game time.
Yeah.
USA versus Paraguay.
Yeah. I saw somebody with a Paraguayan. I never thought to say flag on their car. Like
Paraguish. Huh.
Is Paraguay just Paraguay?
Oh, yeah.
I've never thought to say that word.
Typical American fashion. We don't even know. We don't even know what to call them.
I tried. I hope I was respectful.
Sure.
Probably not. Shit.
It happens. Oh, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it's real weird. I don't want like the USA to get anything because we don't deserve it.
Yeah, I'd be fine if we got our asses kicked. That'd be okay.
There's only the tiny portion that's just like, oh, like it's like the sadness of like you don't necessarily want to see people fail unless, I mean, we do kind of deserve it though.
Oh, they're
But
saying
not-
the name.
but not necessarily all the players. Oh,
Code Veronica report. After many long years of research, I finally identified the inheritance element that administers the intelligence of man. I even succeeded in manipulating the absolute value of intelligence artificially by recomposing the base alignment of the element. I then sampled the gene of our great ancestor, manipulated its element, then implanted it into the unfertilized egg of a surrogate mother. What I didn't expect was that twins, a boy and a girl, were born. The boy had higher intelligence than normal, but not high enough for him to be considered a genius. However, the girl had unmatched intelligence that easily allowed her to be classified as a genius. It was exactly what I had been looking for, the revival of our great ancestor. I already determined their names, the girl's name Alexia and the boy's name Alfred. I'm certain that Alexia will elevate the name of the Ashford family to extreme
somebody
glory.
needs to get out of the A's. Alexia, Ashford. All these things.
A lot of
Arthur.
neurodivergent fixation going on with this family. A lot of incest, theoretically. A lot of implied incest. Oh, there's another herb.
I am enjoying seeing the memes and all the positive things of people coming to the United States and finally seeing our trash culture and enjoying it.
Yeah.
Like Scottish people eating mac and cheese, waking up people with bagpipes. Like this is the world that I want to live in.
Beautiful.
Like I saw a TikTok of like a British dude who'd gone into this deli in New Jersey, and I was like, it's not as if people didn't travel from these other places before, but now everybody's being kind about it. Like, oh, they're all here and it's for World Cup, and I'm like, so delightful. Like this is what I want to see.
Wing. All right, it's movie time. Time to start the Rodney Dangerfield classic.
Do you just automatically refer to it as a classic because of how many years have elapsed since it was released?
Anything
It's
that's
not a
over 5 years
classic
old.
by any other, like, I wouldn't put it in the same category as like a classic car, like a classic pile of garbage.
Active save figure it out. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves ladybugs. Timeless Tale. Shakespeare did a story like that, you know? I think. Twelfth Night, something like that. One of those. Dress up, boy, dress up like girl. Classic story. Classic.
I imagine the conversation was, it's 12th Night,
Yeah,
but with Rodney
it's like
Dangerfield.
12th Night, but with soccer and Rodney Dangerfield.
Brilliant.
No, there was a Shakespeare play that like She's the Man is like the 90s modernization, because that was a whole trend. Maybe not. Maybe I'm making that up. But like Clueless was modern Emma. 10 Things I Hate About You was modern Taming of the Shrew.
Yes. Yes, I've been following Freddie's posts because
yeah, Freddie.
Freddie's amusing. I've enjoyed a lot of that content. Also, it was really like funny to me just how excited people would be to go to a Buc-ee's. I mean, I got excited about going to a Buc-ee's and then was like, "What is this? Why do you have this here? What's this for?" And then people were like, "That's the deer feed." And I was like, "Is it to
all right,
get them to go away?"
You're just going and going and going. Let me cut the recording.
Okay.
I'll do that for that.
Romance and vampires.
We're back. We're back with the Lost Boys, the hottest. Look at those hot boys. So spooky. So hot. Oh, that was Richard Donner? Weird. I gotta watch Lost Boys again. Anyway, how's everybody doing? We're not doing that. We're watching a different kind of cinema today. A different kind indeed. Camera gone? Right. There's a lot I haven't done. Okay. Start hitting buttons. Hitting buttons here. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday so far. I have a bit of a button deficit on my hand, but I'm hitting the buttons as fast as I can. Feels like there's got to be a way to automate this stuff. You'd think. But like there's states of half button hit that basically everything can be in. And you gotta manually jiggle a lot of stuff to get everything working. One man band is never gonna be fully maintenance free. They say Michael over and over in Lost Boys. Michael. Is Michael like an at-risk youth that's at the center of the story? Hello, Dark Venom Spider. Oh, my little man's is still up. Your name is very appropriate for the game we're going to play here. I'm hoping... Okay. I was hoping that I heard everything. Now, we're still going to get to Passions, BB number 9. I just wanted to finish this game first. I've been waiting too long. It's taken too long, and I'm very excited to see the end. The more I reflect on it, the more it is very clear that this was meant to be, like... Between what was called Resident Evil 3 and this game, this was very much a next iteration, a full Resident Evil. I wonder why originally they decided to give it the appearance of a side game. I think maybe because it landed on a console that didn't have the strongest sell-through right away. They certainly ported it to everything they could find. All right, we're giving Chris a little spin here. Let's see. This seems like a pretty good running kit. I don't remember. I have the, let's see here. I have 4 wings. Magnum bullets, a briefcase I can't open. Enhanced handguns. They're enhanced. Yet again, it's going to take me a second to remember what the hell I was up to. Momentum lost. PlayStation games were numbered, but then Resident Evil 4 was a GameCube exclusive. Very bizarre. So let's see. Yeah, we're doing this for Steve. That's really what it is. It's what it's all about. Maybe I could see that maybe being the reasoning at that one specific time, but then it immediately changed. yeah, biohazard key, which I don't have. I feel like I remembered where I was gonna go. Now I don't. Well, let's see. I guess I'll just do what I always do in this game and run around until something happens. It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit frustrating because I feel like I knew where I was going to go next. But there truly aren't that many places to go. Oh yeah, no, 5 and 6 are some of the best-selling Resident Evil games. Despite people's insistence that they're black sheep games, they are some of the best performing. I think I need to be here because
Cheer 100 Timmy is more of a Silent Hill kind of guy.
it does seem like I can get to. Oh wait, because it's like the stairs are broken in here, right? Yeah, Timmy's got. Timmy's kind of a fraidy cat. I feel like Silent Hill might be a little too intense for him. Timmy's a sensitive guy. Yee, I go in here. Guess there's no cats. He doesn't like cats. But I feel like his dislike of cats would extend to other things. Tabitha would be in a fatal frame. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, here we go. Hold on. I'm finally gonna use some goddamn acid rounds. Great. Missed. 2 acid rounds. Okay, that one was 1, I think. I feel like the throwback stuff in this game also sort of solidifies that it's more of a mainline Resident Evil. The fact that it's already graduating into being self-referential this early on, though, it's kind of jumping the gun. Never came in here? Hey, TCAV. Weekend's been pretty good. Got a workout in, cooked up a little breakfast with some leftovers. Ah, there it is. God damn you. Oh, wait, sterile room key. Veronica. Guess I'm here. Might as well save. You're running a little fever this morning. I'm sorry to hear that, Angel Frame. I'm a little warm right now. I'm a little toasty. The first warm days of summer have arrived here in Los Angeles. I'm kind of surprised the camera made it this far, because usually it overheats. Also, hello Grislamic, hello White Buffalo. Didn't really say my hellos. I will say them as we go, though. We got to get this train moving, because I have goals for today's stream. The first of which is beating Code Veronica. Of course, we have to catch up with Harmony. We missed out last week, thanks to Summer Game Fest. But we're gonna get our 5 episodes of Passions in. I would like to start Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. Now, that is typically it's the incest rooms. Typically, that's a game that I play while Passions is running, but I want to start it. Devoting my attention to it at least. Once I feel like I have the run of the lay of the land, really. I've heard most of the music, seen most of the visuals. I feel like that happens pretty quickly with games like PSP games like that. Then we downshifted into Passion's side piece. Oh, creepy music's playing. I don't understand. That's kind of another thing with this game that I was thinking about. That not only is the map flow a little more disjointed and chaotic, I feel like, than Resident Evil 1 or 2. Just, it's also bigger. And there's more, it feels like there's more doors in general between you and the place you need to go. The puzzles themselves are even more logical, I feel like. Because like in this game, there's a part just recently where you have to use a wheel crank to restore power. And that doesn't make any sense. Like normally it'd be a fuse or something electric, a plug. Something that its very nature kind of implies what it would be used for in the context in which it would be used. But here it's even more esoteric. It's like a lot of hex medallions that, well, I guess those have always been things that unlock doors. Those have always been like just straightforward keys, but there's a few more instances like that, I feel. I haven't really made like a list or anything. I stopped the music box, but got no items. Anything else? That's the other thing too, is like... Okay, so that door's... Okay, I can unlock that. Oh, I don't know what that gets me. I can take the one of the tiger eyes out? Yeah, in Resident Evil 1 and 2, since the two characters are like separate and kind of have different maps, you can always use the places you haven't been as a loose guide of where you need to go. But this game, that's it. It's just that one fucking, are you kidding me? The most useless door that has ever doored. Is it just a shortcut and that's all? I don't think you can... I can leave with the gem, but where do I even take it? I guess I could always do that. Hello, city piss. No piss like a city piss. Also, it mentions that it moves by electricity. I guess that means you can pull gems out early. Maybe Wesker was a real stinker and hid an item back here again? No. Right. What have you been doing in Final Fantasy XIV, BB? I unlocked the new raid? Alliance raid, I think it's called. I haven't done it yet though. Okay. Annoying door, useless key. I don't want, it's a very Code Veronica thing. So there's 2 green herbs up there. And I think, oh no, I took the ink ribbon. All right. Which Ari do I relate to the most? Relate to? Wow. A hell of a way to consider a video game. Maybe 4. Maybe 4. Tonally, it's so ridiculous that it hits all the campy notes that I really like. No way, bro. Yeah, just the shittiest one-liners. But like what seals it? Like it would just be bad if it were just the shitty one-liners. But the fact that all the other characters pretend like it's the like mega burniest mega burn they've ever heard. Everything about it has the aroma of like a vanity action film from the 80s. Like Leon is the writer, producer, director of this action movie starring him, where he writes all these shitty one-liners for himself, and he scripts in the fact that everyone's like, oh my god, he can't be stopped. The perfect soldier with the driest wit. Yeah, we're gonna do soap operas later. Elixo. I just wanna... I wanna finish this game. Okay. I have to remind myself of all the places I no longer need to go. This is the place with the lighter that I can't... Or the shelf... Like the shelf? What am I trying to say? Cabinet? Cabinet with the detonator that I cannot detonate because I didn't pop my bud out of the worm in time. My guy spent a little too long digesting in the worm, and here we are. Yeah, the shittiest high school burn. Very much the epitome of I can't think of anything cool to say. But I've bullied a bunch of people into like cheering me on, so they have to. I've been in this situation so many times. So wait a sec. I put the gems in the painting. What did that do? I feel like I'm backtracking for no fucking reason. I mean, story of this game, I guess. Did the crane, fought the thing here. Do I really just have to go into every room again? Gamed all night, Slayer Denim? What were you gaming on? ESPN 64, it might be over. I was thinking about adding the Passions Terrysometer to the stream. I kind of diagrammed it out in my head, so I've done the hard work. Can I go back down there? Is that it? Back to the moth hallway? But I didn't have time. Because I don't know how long it's going to take to finish Code Veronica, and that was priority 1. Is this door open now? No. Yay. There was shit down in the torture dungeon, I think. Oh, no, wait, I can't... That's not what is over here? Doing all the endgame grinding for weapons and like a dragon. It feels like it's not meant to be done. Are the probabilities just so low that it's torturous? I feel like most people don't typically recommend going completion on the Like a Dragon series. Good for killing a lot of time, I guess. And Mina the Hollower is real fun. I only did one of the dungeons, and I'm like halfway through the second one. The Bog. I accidentally found a different one, and I spent a little too much time, I think, kind of smashing my way through areas I wasn't supposed to be in, but I also didn't know I was supposed to be in them, really, before I was in them. Have the ink ribbon now. Each weapon ends up costing 120 million yen. Items are just grinding out the Millennium Tower over and over and over. Yeah. Yeah. Completion stuff can be fun. I feel like completion's only fun if the game itself, like the buttons, are fun to hit. You have to want a reason to keep hitting the buttons over and over. Aside from just the feeling of like incompleteness. Hello, Peak. One room I haven't been in here. And then I guess maybe you can backtrack to the VTOL landing pad? But it keeps telling me no every time I try. Rarely in your life gone for platinum or achievement completion. That's fine. It's like, it's purely a way to get a little more playtime out of a game you enjoy. You know, just more artificial challenges. Back in the day, we would just like hang off the couch upside down and try to play a game that way. We were so fucking bored. Let's see if I can beat Ninja Turtles upside down. Or flip the controller or something like that. God, Chris always fires like too much to the right. Always, you gotta like choke to the left a little with this guy. Too beefy, too muscular. This is where I got the crank. And there's no interaction on it, so I can't bring the crank back and use it again or anything. This is the room, by the way, where the door that says it's sealed tight goes to. So this room is not, like, frozen over or anything. That's the door down there, I think. It's not like the same room. Wait, is it? No, it is a different room. Never mind. I lied. I was wrong. And I can admit that, which actually makes me the bigger person. I really think I could hear a I'm sorry from chat. Take your time though. I don't want to rush you. I just would like to hear that at some point for that little Damn it! Where do you go in this fucking game? I remember doing this a little bit in Resident Evil 1. Of being like, well, I have no idea what to do, so I guess I'll just case every single room again until I find something. But I usually did find something. Okay, you can go through this door. I think that was it, is that you had to backtrack all the way. No, you can't. Never mind, there's not going to be anything. There's not going to be... I could go through here before, that's right. There's nothing, there's jack shit. Take the plane and leave. I must look for Claire. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Where was the dragonfly impression? I yanked a dragonfly out of it, and then I ripped all the wings off. It's got to be in the fake manor, right? Also, I guess they're implying that this base was built before the mansion in next to Raccoon City, right? Right? Or are they implying that the mansion's rooms might have been patterned after spaces here? Maybe not. I don't know what the timeline of the mansion is. Also, is it just retcon? Why it's like Ashford instead of Ashcroft? Or is there a lore swaparoo that happened there? Well, it was Spencer Ashcroft. Is it a different family? And there was like a hostile takeover of Umbrella Corp at some point? Okay, run through. Hello, David. Happy Sunday. Hello, Fish Time. Omgorf admits that they were wrong, making me the even bigger person, says Omgorf. Got a bit of a bigness battle, don't we? Who's gonna be the bigger, smaller guy? Oh, wait a minute. Is this turning now? Turning now. That's something. Yep. Great. Glad that that's happening. Rose and Spark, hello. What's that elevator in there? What's that all about? I feel like I just made another unnecessary lap of the game, but it's becoming fairly commonplace at this point. Yeah, what are those stairs back there? I'll have to check that out. Also, there's a glowing monitor. What's that all about? There's nothing suspicious about it. What kind of control panel? Those bullets back there. Give me them. Never come close to running out of ammo in this game. Which is kind of interesting. The item systems in Resident Evil games are always kind of fascinating. I feel like there were a couple of pinch points in RE1 that I can remember. Box that away. I could use an item box. Ah! Oh, right. Seems like acid would work really well against these guys. Kinda did. I'm excited to get back to Harmony. Very excited. I've missed all of my friends. Oh yeah, there's the fake shotgun hooks that I don't have a fake shotgun. Well, I guess I have a real shotgun to put in. Let's see what happens. Okay. Right. Not nothing. It's not a lot, but it's not nothing. Okay. Rests, shotgun shells. It is kind of interesting how I remember that one of the sort of subtextual bits of older Resident Evils was that all the items were polygons, and as such they sort of stood out against a pre-rendered background. Again, in that old cell animation way. It was sort of a way to add some accidental highlighting to all of the interactable items or the pick-upable items in a scene. But now, since the items are in the same scene, the same fidelity with the same lighting as all the other environmental stuff, they blend in way, way, way more. It's interesting that like the item, like the handgun bullets are red, but the like shotgun shells are just in kind of a drab gray, greenish case. And those are really hard to see sometimes. I feel like it's fun from a game balancing perspective, and they for sure use the 3D camera angle to sort of hide and obscure items, which I really, really like as well. The fact that when the camera like moves along a track, and you're like, oh, I should shut up. We got a cutscene.
No,
No.
door won't open. Hey, Is Steve with you?
What about Steve?
Steve, he...
Listen, Claire. We have to get out of here immediately. Can you unlock it from the inside?
No, I can't.
I never thought to do that, Chris. Can you unlock it from the inside? Oh my god, I never thought of that. Click. Oh.
There should be a self-destruct system somewhere. If you activate it, all the electronic locks might be deactivated.
That's why she needs him. Security file. There's no need to use it now, right? Pry it open. Security card was among the files. But where there was also, like, do I get to read the file? Security file. All right, there we go. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, okay. I think I read this before. That's kind of interesting. That she would pass me a log file. I think that's the only time. I can't remember any other instance of an NPC handing you lore. Oh, Adult Swim dropped a
Adult
liquid.
Swim dropped a liquid DMD's Your Jungle mixtape the other day, and it's pretty neat. Didn't know they backed music.
I didn't know that either, but that's not surprising. Oh, okay. That's why this whole area is here. Hello, Captain. Welcome. I'll have to check that out. Is it set to like animation or trippy visualizations or anything like that? Ah, yes, this area. Oh, that's where this shit was. Where do I use the key? I forgot. Definitely not there. Fizzled him. Okay, so the music stays heroic. Actually, no. I was wondering if I could just cram the wings into that thingy, wing thingy. But I'm gonna bet I need the body, and then I need to combine them all into one item before I pop it in. That's just my gut. We'll see if it's correct. I'm hoping it's in this room, the room where Chris said specifically nothing was weird. Seems like a place you could use a key card, right? Word used to release the security lock. Where the f... Right, chat. Where do you use this stupid card? I don't remember, and I don't want to run over the whole map looking for it again. Fucking game. They really rely on you just like remembering all this shit. Like, it would make sense if it was one connected play session where you could remember among the like tons of rooms where the card reader was. But if you don't, there's like nothing nudging you back in that direction. And you still have access to so many rooms. I'll just look it up. The idea of running through this entire game again. So unsavory. Oh wait, was Code Veronica a disc or 2-disc game back in the day? Remember that. I'm using a spoiler-free walkthrough and trying to triangulate where I'm at. Okay. This does say to take both the gems and then use those on the music box. That's a puzzle that I hadn't done. Ah, there we go. Yeah, and that's how you finish the dragonfly. Okay, that makes sense. So it was that. Okay. Yeah, the game was trying to clue me into that. To its credit, I suppose. Yeah, Brady Games Guide. So how does this door being unlocked mean I can get both gems? For some reason, that's what I thought, that it like locked the other door. But you still... Do I need a dummy item to cram in there? And if so, what would it be? That caps.
With diamonds.
Thank you very much. Maybe I can turn off the power somehow in here? Shut off the power in the save power supply room. Oh, man. Okay, yeah. It does say that there's power. I guess you have to remember that the power switch is back in the save room. The switch itself is pretty nondescript. Also, there aren't many examples in Resident Evil of having to turn the power back off once it's on. Usually you restore things to working order, and that's what you're supposed to do and how you progress. Thank you very much, Kebab Caps. We love our Kebab Caps. Speaking of, some tacos just arrived. Damn. Eat those tacos before they get too cold. But first... Okay, the ingredients were there, but yeah. Really, it's adjacency to all those bits of information that is the problem. Okay, yeah, now that other door's open. Ugh. Yeah. The right door? It is. Okay. I can for sure see myself understanding that flow if I had played it all in one stretch. Maybe that's just how everyone assumed people played games back then. Your jewels. Huh. Oddly shaped. Yeah. That old game clues are y plus lettuce equals banana or some shit. Yeah. Some games even, I mean like adventure games especially, kind of embraced the arcane nature of their puzzles as the reason people were coming to them. I don't know that that's always the case. Ah! The fuck? Very friendly camera here. Right. Pick up these herbs? No, I can't. Just use that one though. I used all my acid rounds. How did that happen so quickly? Whatever. They're here to be used. I'm out of my inventory. All right then. Oh yeah, it is like the back half of the bug. All right, there were clues. There were clues. I thought it did look a little odd. Yeah, gemmed bug butt. I don't understand why I'm doing this backwards. I guess this opens up. I can climb up the ladder on this side now. Like I should have saved. I guess I know what to do. Ooh. Such artistic camera angles. Can't do this shit. Pre-rendered background, can you? An ant farm? Ah, the dragonfly-like object. Yes. I thought for sure something was gonna bust through the window. That's it, huh? That's all I came up here for? Alright, bye. Peace. Peace outside. God damn it. Okay. So you make the butterfly, you cram the butterfly into the butterfly hole. That'll probably open a card slot for some reason. And then we're off to the races. Wait a minute. Want to just use this item box? I'll just use this item box. It's closer. Yeah, very heroic hallway, isn't it? right. I like the idea that you could get stuck at this point in the game for a long time, and it's just always looping this very heroic music of Chris wandering around a bunch of empty hallways. Excellent. Wait, I don't think there's a save point in this room. There's not. Right, alright, what are we doing here? Which door is that? This. Right, and then take the hallway to the right. Behind that bookcase, a set of hooks for a shotgun. That when a shotgun is placed, opened up a cubby that had two grenade pickups in it. Very exciting. All right. Boot. You've unlocked the door. Well, I took out both guys. Would you like to self-destruct today? On. Ready, file? I've used the name of my beautiful ancestor for the activation code. Okay. I've got an idea. There's only a few names that could be. One of them might be on the cover of the game. Elpis. Yeah, computer, generate nude Steve. Oh! Okay. Yo! All door locks have been released.
This facility will detonate in 5 minutes. All doors are now...
Monica! I gotta get that on the soundboard, huh? Okay. Now we go back and we pick up Claire because all the doors have been unlocked. Ah, she made it on her own. That's great.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, darn it. Yeah, a lot of pre-rendered video. I guess it makes sense it'd be on 2 discs. Are they birthing another Steve? Oh no, she's got titties.
What are we gonna do?
Steve with titties. Are these the genes that the Ashford family was talking about?
Okay, turn the key clockwise simultaneously on 3.
Got it.
One, 2, 3.
Initiating energy injection. Warning. The safety bomb will not be released until target.
Did save. Damn, those are some ripe titties, though. But Code Veronica had the gooey titties early, too. Like the
I'll keep
yeah,
you busy.
it never
Just go figure out
sexualized the
elevator.
meat mountains.
Chris,
They were always
I can
nemesises
take care
and
of this.
whatnot.
Just go.
You have to make it. Don't die on me.
What? Wait a minute. Uh-huh. You have to like you have to have the right gun equipped and shooter. Okay. At least the checkpoints here. I have to type it in every time. That's not so bad. I was hoping I'd have to do all those puzzles again. But this is a nice little... I don't think the original game was like this, but I'll take it. I like how they focus on the gun as the thing that'll like solve this problem. And then they hit you with like a timed, basically a QTE right off the top.
5 minutes.
An instant death QTE.
All doors are now unlocked.
Might as well pick this up, I guess. Okay, equip the rifle just so I can hose her down with bullets and hopefully make her flinch so that Claire runs away. And then it's time for a little mano y mano.
You made it.
Of course.
Actually, they actually let me skip it. One bullet. Flap. Oh. Giving goop birth. This is a pretty impressive, like, morbing out. Resident Evil got very proud of its morb sequences, especially in 6. It was all kinds of, like, gnarly, gross out transformations. Wow, that looks terrible. Good for this game, though, like, harnessing the creepy imagery of a pregnant woman. What the? For fuck's sake. Oh my god. Fuck you. God. Because they poison you, you have no clue what your health is at by your animations or anything. Because you just have to kind of eyeball it. Yeah, this is trending Parasite Eve with the opera music. I guess because Veronica's like old and classy. Also, like, is this a mode where you just have to buy time until the gun is ready? Will the gun only be ready once you do a certain amount of damage? There's a lot of what ifs going into this fight.
5
So I don't know. It's weird how like Resident Evil boss fights can sometimes be more puzzles than they are fights. They're puzzles that will kill you, and it can be easy to not solve the puzzle or blow a lot of ammo on a phase where the boss is invincible and shit like that. At least you can skip the cutscenes. At least you respawn right there. Blam. Can you skip this cutscene? You can't. Okay. Missed. God, fuck. I must defeat this monster. Energy is being charged. God damn! Fuck. Run heal. I don't know if I need to or not. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the grenade launcher would be better against these guys. Might take out more than one at a time. Fuck me! The auto-way makes it really hard to hit them. I need to backtrack and get, I think, a lot of, as many heals as I can possibly get. Slowly down the stairs. Right. There we go through. I have the shotgun, but I don't think I would need it. Like, I don't think I would burn through the ammo for everything else first. Bring the flame rounds. Flame rounds would probably be good. Only 10 though. BOW gas is probably good, right? Give that a shot. Let's give it a little gas. Unlock the rocket launcher. You have to beat this game without saving. You can literally only save once during the intermission when you go to Antarctica. Yeah, the part 2 save. That's real gross. I feel like if you But like all Resident Evils, though, once you know all the tricks, once you know all the gimmicks to all the boss fights, you know specifically what game conditions it's looking for when it... Wait a minute. This isn't... Wait a minute. That's right. Through here. It's pretty easy to, like... Well, I can't speak for this game specifically, but I know for the other Resident Evils that I ran a few times to start getting those unlocks, you nail it down. You kind of like tamp down on all the variables that can get you killed. Yeah, and you do it so much faster. You know exactly which enemies you need to kill and exactly what it takes to kill them. Veronica.
This facility will detonate in 5 minutes.
This you're not allowed to skip.
Are now unlocked.
Veronica! I wonder how much damage getting vomited on does. Because maybe I can just sit in the corner and wiggle that assault rifle back and forth. It seems like the tentacle won't hit me there. Maybe I can heal through getting spit on every so often. I think the concern is also maybe that the stun of getting spit on will allow a bunch of the other fuckers to come in and... Oh no, it's that one. Okay. What about if I'm over here? Okay, that one hits me. Okay, so it's a different enemy. Damn, these fuckers are so fast. Fuck off! It's so annoying to get like chain hit like that. Wow, they bullied me into the corner. Ugh. Fucking shit! This is so annoying. Like, they hit me, alright? It knocks me out of my aim stance, and then when I pull back to aim, it auto-aims again. So they can just, like, basically chain hit me, and there's nothing I can do. Am I dead? I thought I just healed. Like, the poison is so fucking annoying just because it covers up your actual health. So you have no idea how damaged you are. It does nothing else in this fight, aside from just cover your life. Yeah, God. I mean, I don't think it would be too substantially different playing this on an actual Dreamcast. Maybe the little like squirmy dudes would be actually harder to see. I actually probably need to turn off auto aim for this fight. Let me see if I can do that. Screen settings. That's it. That's it. You can turn that off, right? Maybe? Maybe not. But like, you can't... Oh shit, I don't think I re-equipped the rifle. There should be time. Oh, the tentacle. Ah, I wonder if I move right away, if I can dodge that. Ah. God. Hey! God fucking damn it! I was about to heal. Ugh. This kind of sucks. Yeah, this sucks a lot. This kind of sucks.
This facility will detonate.
I guess getting thwacked by those tentacles is pretty damaging. It doesn't seem like getting hit by the tadpoles and the whip. Like whenever they deploy their little tadpole whip, it doesn't seem like that's so bad. I think the tentacle whacks are what really leave a dent. So if I take a tentacle thwacking, I better heal.
You made it!
Of course.
I like how Claire couldn't do shit. Claire's been an action hero for half this damn game. Yeah, the hit stun like perfectly lets them wiggle their way in. Am I out of ammo? I did forget to shoot that. You! Oh my god! He's shoving me around. He's like blocking me from moving. How cool is that? Oh! Something happened. From all the ants? Oh right, ants. Big gun is available. Ew, that's fun. Gas. Oh, wait, I didn't. Oh, wait, hold on. Linear launcher. That's fun. All right, Chris. Oh, it's first person? Oh, that. Okay. Fuck you. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? This is so dumb. This shit sucks. Holy cow. This is so stupid. Fuck you! God. That is the most annoying thing ever. What the fuck were they thinking? I know what they were thinking. It's 3D. We have to do a cool 3D finish. It's first person. Also, every time you get hit, it knocks you out of 3D. Just the most jarring shit. Ugh. God. Yeah, this is some of the worst.
This facility.
I mean, Resident Evil bosses are always kind of a bit of a frustration. But this is like... This is being actively antagonistic to the player. Like having enemies that like swim away from your reticle. I hate that shit. It's like really annoying when games do it. Sometimes it's like... You can kind of tell because an enemy will be moving this way, and the second you cross it with your reticle, it'll like turn the other way. Armored Core did that a lot. Where it's like... You're asking things of the player that isn't fair given the tools that the player has to like answer the challenge with.
You made...
I'll hit it with some gas. Right up the top. Gas. One more. Why not? Fuck you! Ah! How did they take 3 fucking bullets and not die? Oh, God. The most annoying. Everything is the most annoying. What if we made everything that was the most annoying? Like everything. Think of an annoying thing. Put it in the boss fight. You think of a thing? Does it suck ass? It's in. Okay. Oh, stingy, I need to be with heals. Probably not that stingy. It wasn't even time to move. I mean, it's okay. Shut up. Shut up. I was mashing buttons. And caution? Okay, well, this is a better situation than I was in last time. I love that Chris has to stop and brush it off of his like vest or whatever. Incredibly long animation. Nope. Also, the projectile's real slow. It seems like every time I shoot, it very intentionally like extra wiggles away. I don't think I could aim any higher than that. It wiggled back into it. Stupid. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that first phase is
Chris!
real bad.
Move.
That phase isn't great either, but that's more of like a QTE kind of thing. Dingle. Got a dingle there. That's cool.
Well done, Chris. It turns out that Alexia's work wasn't much of anything. So now, the only thing left is revenge.
Let her go, Wesker! You don't want her.
Fine.
Claire!
Today's a good day. I came for Alexia, but killing you is even better.
Sorry to disappoint you,
Story.
but Alexia is gone.
That's no longer a concern to me.
You can hear a lot of, you can hear a dash of Canada in Resident Evil 1's English VO
In
too.
his body, there's still a living T. Alexia virus. Steve should be a good specimen. Maybe he'll come back alive, just as I did, and be able to see your sister again.
Eve could come back?
Don't you touch him!
I'm sorry, dear heart. But my men have already taken him.
You get out of here, Claire.
But what about?
As a surviving member of STARS, I have to finish this.
Honor bound.
Promise.
Claire understands.
I'll end this once and for all. Say hello to my comrades who you've killed.
I don't know where you get your confidence, Chris.
Cool. Oh, he's weak to pipes. Haha. All right.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Chris just had all his ribs broken.
All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Like the actual sound of movie props going off. Psht, psht. This has got to be the first, like, this has got to be the first performance capture action scene in well, not the first, but the first game to have them.
Sure,
Boy, did they go wild on this as the franchise went on.
Just look at the power I've gained.
Nice. That was a real clean, like, stuntfall, too.
Magnificent, don't you think?
Magnificent. Yes! Oh, when he gets his stupid Matrix wobbles. Sick. Chris wins again. Oh. Pops out just eating one of the girders. Like it's a carrot. How? now they gotta have like a drunk bar fight.
Let's try.
Wesker.
Falling debris has separated them. Oh, he's all scarred up.
Today's your lucky day. Next time we meet, don't count on another.
Next time.
Until we
Yeah.
meet again.
Yakuza fight. Tarps off, boys. Villainous laughter. Oh, man. Did Wesker show up again? In 2 or 3? I can't remember when they, like, validate that he survives RE1 and will be, like, a series villain.
Chris, where are you?
This was kind of his return, right? This was him basically bringing him back, being like, yeah, this guy's gonna be... This game really does a lot of, yeah, plot stuff and thematic stuff. There really is more of a Resident Evil 3 than Nemesis was. It's kind of funny, too, because even though 4 was pretty seminal,
Hey.
they were all...
You know that I always keep my promises.
They were kind of onto a new formula already in 5. Although it was very much an evolution of 4. Hey. After he belly flops on the plane.
Chris, promise me. Please
Hey.
promise that you won't leave me alone again.
These are good-ass
Sorry,
cutscenes.
Claire, but it's not over yet. There's still something we've got to do.
You mean...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's payback time. We've got to destroy Umbrella.
What happened to
Now.
Steve?
Let's finish this
Wesker
once
implied
and
that
for all.
he was taken off with Steve's body. Potentially resurrected. So Steve could come back. Yeah! Harry Gregson Williams ass music at the end here. Bum, 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 bum. All right, that game was both cooler and shittier than I imagined. I kind of dismissed it as being a bit of a, like a kind of bad looking, kind of awkward game, and it is kind of both of those things. Kind of both of those things are true. But also there's some real amazing cutscenes in here. The stuff they do with the plot is actually really interesting. Because all of that shit I only really knew through Resident Evil 0, which came out I think 1 or 2 years after this. And that kind of touched on Spencer and the foundation of Umbrella. So to know that they were already going there with another game that had even maybe a little more fundamentally explored that stuff. Also, yeah, what's the difference between Ashford and Ashcroft? Am I just mistaken on the name? Are they two separate families? Oh, Ashcroft is Grace and Alyssa. Okay. So they have always been Ashford. They're so cool. It was Steve, the silent hero of Resident Evil Code Veronica. Even though he wasn't very silent. Now I'm trying to think though, at this time, did Capcom use all this performance capture and stuff for any other games? The cutscenes in Devil May Cry, maybe? Because this is pretty ahead of its time in some ways. Really, it's the ability of them at all to do performance capture and have it look pretty good for 99, I think is when this game came out. Hold on, the original version. I wonder how brushed up any of that stuff is, the cutscene stuff. Probably not much. Oh, it's 2000. Even still. It kind of looks like games were getting to look at the end of the PS2 console life cycle in terms of the ability to like have decent performance, not only have decent performance capture artists, but properly translate them into the game. So yeah, a lot of like, especially that ending fight, it seems quaint now, but having like two stunt actors do a motion captured stunt fight and have that like pretty successfully translate into the game. That's pretty new. That's pretty new stuff. Especially again for 2000. What is that? Power savings already kicking in? This was for sure the dream of a lot of games at the time. Having movie quality acting, performance, camera work in a video game. Oh yeah, for RE1 remake. EMC came out a year after this. Man, that's wow. Well, I guess in addition to this, they were already prototyping another new Resident Evil. 'Cause that's what my understanding is. That's what Devil May Cry spun off of. They had an RE4 prototype that was way too action heavy, so they just threw new metal on it and came up with a cool new guy. Ironically, Leon would end up being the Dante of Resident Evil. So man, they were all over the map. They had multiple prototypes for what a future Resident Evil was going to be going on all at the same time. Makes sense, I guess. That was a pretty big hit for them, I think. Oh yeah, Dino Crisis. Now I'm really curious what they're going to do with the remake in terms of the actual gameplay. The spiritually accurate thing to do would be to have it play very throwback, maybe like RE2 style, to actually not add any like spicy mechanics on top of the fundamentals of survival horror. But they've already made that game, I guess. I feel like they usually try to come up with some kind of spice, make it a little more nuanced than just like get through the rooms and don't die. The only gameplay stuff, I think like maybe you lean in a little bit to it being the budding hyper action. Maybe not a parry, but like some kind of cool thing where you can do like more John Woo-ish moves. Not full woo. It's still not Resident Evil 6 ridiculousness, but like like maybe just to be able to like do a little Max Payne dive left or right or something like that. Diving and shooting would certainly throw back to the Y2K era of action. Aw, E rank, 12 hours. Fuck, it took me so long. I got so lost. You know what? Yes. Upload it to the leaderboard. Battle game. Okay. Battle game.
Resident Evil.
Wants me to play battle game. What? Battle game. Resident Evil. Cool. Cool. First person. Yeah, they were prototyping first person RE. Finally, we get to be Steve. Oh, see, okay, yeah. There's like these environments that have a barrel kind of conspicuously set up. I was thinking about that with Code Veronica 2, having these environments that have strategically placed barrels, or even the ability to like place your own barrels. What the hell? Okay. Place your own barrels or like manipulate that system somehow, so that there's a skill element and that proper execution gets you more points or kills zombies more quickly. Man, Steve looks so cool. What was that? 3 different kinds of herbs, which turns brown, huh? That's what happens. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick taco break after I check my family photo. Look at us. And then we're going to get started with... Well, wait a minute. What are we doing? I'm trying to decide if I have time to start portable ops. Maybe a little bit. Let me knock down a couple tacos, and then we'll see. I think we're going to get started with passions right after this, which means I'll have a different side game. I don't know what. We'll see. We'll see. Passions coming right up. Thank you for watching Resident Evil Code Veronica. Hell of a game. Hell of a game. I shouldn't have waited this long, but also damn. Damn. All right. See y'all in just a bit. Thanks for watching.